This is the Signal Network. The Cherries from Northwich, also working with Dead Good Records. Very much a live band. Do you find it hard to capture that live sound on record?
I don't think, to be honest, it's really been captured on the EP, and my manager will kill me for this, but I don't think it has. I think that will be interesting to listen to as we go along, because we recorded it a few months ago, and already the live sounds kicked in.
We're certainly developing all the time, aren't we?
Well, every week, something else comes up, and like it's getting better and better and better. We put everything into it, we really do grimace and get down and sweat, and there's no sort of trying to look good for the girls thing that goes on with our stage show. It's like, just take your tops off and really be aggressive with your instruments and everything else, and really try your hardest to get it over what you do. I
don't think we tried to recreate it on the record, did we?
No.
I think
well, this is it.
Realised that we couldn't do it.
Most definitely, because when you're in the studio, it's a totally different atmosphere. You just sat there, and it's quiet. It's nice, I love being there. We had a really good time. But you get really bored with what you're doing. if you can think about hearing something over and over again, you can't give it the same emotion you can when it just comes out live and you're playing it too fast, and you just go with everything you've got. On stage, we don't want to just stand there and be watched like that. We want to really move and ruin the place and spray water and sweat and everything over everybody, so it really comes out right.
It's a two-way thing as well. It requires the audience to
definitely
we get into it as much as we are. So we can both feed off each other. It's a two-way thing.
Oh, we can be a real pain when there's no audience participation. It can be pretty soul destroying when you put a live act together like we do. I suppose if we were just gazing down at our feet and going ding ding like loads of power chords, it'd be pretty easy just looking through your fringe. But we try to talk in between and get everyone going, excite people, intimidate them if anything a little bit more, really catch their eyes and bring them together. A few of the gigs we've done down south have been total killers, because I know it's a bit notorious for having the little circuit of indie kids who come and watch bands and love the stage dive and all the rest of it, but genuine metalheads and the bearded types really getting in there and enjoying what we're doing, and and after the show, they've been really sort of nice to us and said, considering we haven't heard of you, when are you playing again and stuff.
Your first EP, Big Fat Kid, was on your own label. You're also signed to Dead Good Publishing. Are the label also helping you develop and point you in the right direction?
Steve's been brilliant with us, Steve Harris, and he's the lifeline to everything else, because we were pretty clueless, it's got to be said. It's also got to be said that we've got to be one of the most exciting bands as well, for definite. I'm not just, I like a lot of the stuff that's going on in the States and stuff, so I'd say that anyway. But as far as Britain goes at the moment, it's getting a bit dodgy with these indie bands, because everything's sounding the same. They're either another Nirvana or another Wonder Stuff, and it doesn't seem to go any further than that. We're trying to mix everything into one and really create something. Because we're still trying. There'll be a lot of musicians who'll slag us off and say, look, you're trying to be like this lot, you're trying to be like that lot, you can't play like that, you're not old enough to do stuff like that. But that's not the case. We can really play. We put it together right on stage, and that's what matters.
That's it. I'm now gonna wring your neck and pluck your feathers.